Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in a park and it's new bike day. So here she is. This is my new time trial bike. Big shift up for me. I've been racing so far on a road bike with clip-on triathlon bars and saddle and hydration. So quite a big change really to actually have a proper dedicated triathlon bike. Super excited about this. So just picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. Absolutely great source. If you're looking for a new bike on a budget particularly, there's some absolute bargains out there. Picked this beauty up for £450. She's in excellent condition, been very well looked after. Guy I bought her off from has just done Ironman Leeds this year on her, so yeah, the pedigree is there, lot to live up to for me. So going to take you around at just a high level what the features are, and then talk a bit later about some of the plans for her. The bike then is a Planet X Exocet 2 carbon TT bike. So really great reputation, still see tons of these around. I don't think they've made these for maybe 8-10 years now, but they've got such a great reputation. So you still see a load at races. So yeah, amazing base that was built up. So this one is a large. I'm 5'9", but always just had a little test ride on it with the guy I met to buy it from. And it just feels perfect really. So I think where it's quite a compact frame, obviously quite a bit of adjustability on it, then that sets it up really well. It's running 28mm tyres, so quite wide actually for a bike of this sort of age, which again I'm quite pleased with because my Cannondale is 28s as well. Let's talk about the running gear. So it's Shimano 105 mostly throughout, cable rather than Di2. Quite happy with that, quite happy maintaining cable, and again with the price point, you know, that's kind of where you're at. It does have an Ultegra rear derailleur, and the guy has recently fitted a new front derailleur as well. Up front, again 105 on the front brakes and the shifters, and we've got a profile design cockpit. Big fan of profile design. In fact, it's profile design I've got on the road bike, on the clip-ons. So really solid basis here. So at the moment it's got these sort of slight S-shape out front bars with the profile design aero wings, and yeah, of course TT style. I think the brakes are actually cabled up the wrong way round, so I'll be fixing that. Moving back, currently it's running a Specialized saddle. I'll probably pop it on the TT bike and see how I get on with that. I mean, it felt okay, just a little test ride around the car park. But I have got a physics saddle that I've been riding with, so I'll probably do some testing on that through winter. So there she is. So now I'm going to get her back home into the pain cave, and we'll just finish up with her, tell you about a few of the plans that I've got for her. So I've got the bike home, back in the pain cave now with the bike, and been giving it a bit of a go over, and as I suspected when I inspected it when I bought it, it's in great shape and really well looked after. There are a few things I'm going to do on the bike before I take it out in anger, probably early next year, because we're heading into winter now. So from a setup point of view, I'm definitely changing the front bars. I'd already anticipated that. These are the more, I'll call it traditional, fairly flat, slight kink bars. I just don't like that position. And even on my road bike, which has had clip-on bars, I've had my hands more slightly upright. And I just find it's really comfortable around the wrists and the lower arms. The profile design, so I shouldn't have too much of a problem getting some replacements for that. So that's probably the biggest thing I'm going to do on the bike is change those out. I'll have some hydration here. I have got a couple of bottles and different mounts in the spares box, so I'm going to play around with that. There'll be a bottle here of some sort of fairly sort of standard setup there. Moving back the saddle, 50-50 on that. I probably need to get it on the turbo and have a go with that. It feels quite comfortable. It's a specialised saddle. Do have a physic on the road bike as well, so I'll do a bit of testing on that and see what's best. Pedals got to come off. They're Shimano's on there. I run the Kios, so it's an easy little tweak there. And that's probably the main things. Other than hydration on the back, I tend to run bottles on the back there, so we'll sort that out. And I've got an aero bottle for the down tube, so get that installed. So really just tweaking it for how I like it. The main things I'm going to be doing from a mechanical point of view, I will give the drivetrain a complete strip down. It's in really good shape, like I said. I haven't been sold a dud or anything like that. But I did notice when I test rode it, I thought I heard a couple of little knocks and clicks from the drivetrain. I wasn't sure if it was bottom bracket or perhaps the bearing or the alignment. Getting it back in the garage, I think the bottom bracket might need a little bit of attention. I'm still 50-50 on that. The rear wheel though, there's definitely some noise from the bearing. Didn't notice it so much when I was riding it, but when I'm here and I spin it, and then you can definitely hear that extra bearing, that rotational noise. So let's give that a go. Quite noisy over the cassette. And if we compare that to the front wheel, which is near silent in comparison. But I'm not too worried about that. There's zero play in any of the bearings and the wheels, so I'm hopeful there. That just needs stripping down, perhaps re-greasing, maybe some new bearings in it. Nothing too major. And bottom bracket, fairly happy with that. The chain and everything, you can see it's in good condition. That'll just come off. The chain looks like it does need a bit of grease. It's had a little bit of surface rust building up on it, which when used recently, probably post-wash. Again, you can tell that it's in good shape, but I'll just give that a little bit of care. And then that's pretty much going to be it. So yeah, next step is going to strip the bike down, start hunting around online, find some bars, see what I can pick up there. Lots online on the usual auction sites and the like. The wheels I'm going to leave as they are for now. They're not the biggest dish, probably not the lightest, but obviously wheels are quite costly, so I'm trying to do this on a bit of a budget as well. So I'll keep them for now, and then we'll see what I can pick up. So there's the bike. I'm super chuffed with it. It's going to be a massive upgrade for next year's racing over my road bike with clip-on bars. I'm not getting rid of the Cannondale. I love that bike, the Synapse. But that will go back to being a proper road bike setup, no clip-ons or anything like that. So, and that'll be what I'll be riding through the winter if I do go out. So, hope you've enjoyed seeing the new bike as much as I've enjoyed showing it. And click like and subscribe, because I will be doing some follow-up videos where I'll show you how and what I'm actually doing to bring it up to the standard I want for next year's racing. See you on the next one.